The delay must be really weird because I say F's in chat, then I put an F in chat, and everyone is like, what is going on? And then I say put an F in chat, and they go, 2 minutes later. That's what they're talking about. Hello and welcome to New News. This is all the news you need to know about and all the new games that have released this past week. I'm Carl, joined by Lee, and this is new news for the week of March 16th. It may not be super new news by the time you listen to this because we are a podcast or two behind, but we're getting better. We're actually catching up, I think. I'm holding thumbs that we are catching up. Mr. Lee, how are you?
I'm okay. Do you think if we catch up quick enough, we'll be ahead of us, like, in Back to the Future or something? Like
Maybe we'll be able to release podcasts before we've recorded them, which means that we just listen to what we've released in the future so that we know what to say and what we got wrong so we can amend it.
Exactly.
So then everyone's like, by the time people listen to it, they go, well, these guys are like soothsayers. They know what's going on in the future.
How do they know that? They must have some insider news.
So yeah, we just need to invent a time machine quick.
Yes. We'll just run around in circles real fast. Isn't that what you do? Doesn't that Superman do? He went around real fast.
We just need to find out which way the Earth is turning and run
and go the opposite
direction really quickly.
Should be easy.
Yeah, we just need to get some people to maybe build a bridge between the oceans. So I don't think, but if we run quick enough, we should be able to run on water.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I intended to fly. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Well, you said run. I was limiting myself to jogging, but if we can fly, well.
Come on, let's not be silly. Obviously, we're going to have to
fly. Yes.
Yes. That's exciting.
So,
we just did Game Face. We just did Game Face, which was exciting. Our second Game Face of the year. Actual proper Game Face.
A proper Game Face. Simone was on it, everything.
Yes. She's finally back.
Which is great. It's back. And we spoke about our April Achievement Challenge.
Yes, which is very exciting.
Which is awesome. This is our 201st episode.
Yes, is that right? Does this come out before Game Face?
Yeah, so new news will come out, and we're talking about having done new news, but new news will be coming out after this episode.
We've done it in the future.
So we've done it in the future. We're already almost there.
Yes. Yeah, 201st. It's kind of crazy, 201 episodes.
I know. It's good job. Good effort.
Not that bad.
Yeah, I expected to not be able to make it to this point. Yeah. After our first one, I thought, that was fun. Let's never do that again.
That was really awkward, yeah. And lots of awkward pauses and,
Took us until, 4 episodes before we decided to get better?
We're brave enough to release it, yeah.
Yeah, I think, we did one and released it almost immediately.
So bizarre. Yeah, it's really strange. Should we get on with this tonight? Go on.
Well, just before we get on with it, if you think about it, each episode's about an hour to 2 hours, right? Let's say 2 hours. We've been talking to each other for about 400 hours about Xbox.
Yes, that's ridiculous.
In 5 years, that's not too bad. Good job.
Yes.
We should get medals.
Yeah, we should get an achievement for that. Achievement unlocked.
We should get an achievement unlocked.
How have we talked about that? That's ridiculous, though, isn't it? Think about how much news that is. How much rubbish we've talked.
How much? Yeah. I think of that 400 hours, about 30 minutes is probably actual real news.
Well, maybe.
At a stretch. Come on.
You're rounding up.
I was giving us the benefit of the doubt there.
That's right. Not complete utter nonsense that I normally talk.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Speaking of news,
should we dive in? Let's do the news.
Let's do the news and see what's been happening this week.
If you want to hear how we've been this week, you have to listen to the Game Face, which is on after this.
Yeah. We've been good, I think.
I think so. We're okay. We're still alive.
Yeah.
So that's good.
We're alive. We're still on Twitch. People are watching us but not talking to us on Twitch, so I don't know how to feel. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Maybe they're just shocked by our brilliance. They can't speak.
I like that. That's a good outlook.
So, the gameplay chart.
Yes. Wow.
I know. So the only things of interest actually is Fallout 4 is a re-entry at 29. Because of Bethesda
yes.
got 20 games appeared, which we'll talk about later, exactly what the games were. Because Elder Scrolls Online came in at 39.
Ah, yes.
And Call of Duty Black Ops 3, because we need more Call of Duty.
Yeah, there's not enough Call of Duty in this list of Call of Duties.
Call of Duties, yes. Other than that, Forza Horizon 4 and Destiny 2 swap places in at 8 and 9. And that was really it. I don't think... Has anything been released? Any updates on any of these games to come out? I think Forza got its monthly... or like seasonal update, didn't it? Got an extra car.
Yeah. Yeah, they got the Lego car pack, but that was a while ago, wasn't it?
No, it's actually... It got the Hot Wheels one, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Hot Wheel one. That's
but then
it.
There was also a rally car came out. Peugeot S2000 or something came out this week.
Ah, yes.
Do you not follow your Forza Horizon news?
That thing, if you played Forza Horizon 4, you got a free Porche.
Oh, really?
To celebrate the launch on Steam.
I didn't realise this. I'm going to have to log in and get my free course.
I think you have until the 22nd to grab your free Porche.
I want to play anyway because of the spatial sound stuff on my new headphones. It's supposed to be very good.
Yes, that'll be amazing.
So that's the thing. Which also I reviewed in Game Face. You should listen to it.
Yeah. You got your Xbox wireless headset.
Yes.
And you gave us a good review. Good job. I think we should get you more hardware to review.
Oh, excellent. Just please. Please do.
If anyone knows who to talk to about getting Xbox hardware or some cool stuff to play with, hit us up on Discord.
I will happily
We will review stuff.
Yeah.
We can review stuff with the best of them.
Okay, we're going to ignore the gameplay clock because basically if you listen to last week, it's the same except Fallout 4's in there.
Yeah. Oh my word. Come on, guys. I'm glad to see The Division 2 is still hanging around because it gives me hope that I'm not the only one playing it.
Mate, there's loads of people playing it. Most of them are slightly higher level than you, but there's loads of people playing it.
Slightly. Just, if you squint just right, they're within a stone's throw.
That's right, yeah. I saw someone who had played, because there's basically levels. Once you get past, what do they call them now? They kind of call them watch levels. Once you get past New York and you do everything and you get everything done, then you play and you get levels which get kind of increased. And I'm on like about 65, say, that's what I'm at. I saw someone at 3,200.
Good job. That's well done.
Yeah.
Oh, word. That's
they've
the only game they ever play.
Yes. Well, we talked about the numbers last week. I've got 1,100 endorsements, which is where you help people and they endorse you, say thank you. I've got 1,100 of them, which is all right. Some guys got 25,000.
Just a little bit insane.
Yeah. So yeah, Division 2 is awesome. And people have been playing it, still doing it.
Yeah. Cool. And now we quickly need to plug our Division 2 clan. If you play on Xbox,
it's called the Xbox
join our Division 2 clan.
Yeah, hit up Carl on Twitter or on Xbox and say, hey, can you give us an invite and we'll invite you in.
Yeah, or just apply to be invited, because I think if you apply, then we get the notification and we can let you join.
I was just thinking if you can't find it, that's all. What's it called? XBC, isn't it? What's that?
XTC, the Xbox Cast. Literally, it's our name for everything.
Yes.
Because we're creative like that.
We are. It's our brand. And we're not afraid to use it.
Yeah. We are not afraid. We use it on everything.
So, I don't know if anyone noticed, but on in the 11th of March last week, Bethesda was purchased. Actually, no, ZeniMax was purchased by Microsoft. Did anyone realise that happened?
I think one or two people, I saw minor buzz on Twitter.
Oh, okay. A little bit of noise. I just thought I'd mention it.
One or two.
Yeah, so that happened. $7.5 billion. There was a little round table with Phil and whoever the Bethesda guy is.
Todd Howard and Aaron Greenberg.
There you go. They had a chat about stuff.
Yeah.
The future stuff. It actually seems like it was ages ago, but it's actually only 4 days ago or 5 days ago. It seems crazy.
There's just been so much news that have come out from it and other news that have come out since then, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
And
Go
there's that nice little quote from Phil Spencer where he said that this purchase was about bringing exclusives to platforms where Game Pass is.
Yep.
Which basically means if Game Pass is on your system, you are going to be getting all the cool future Bethesda games.
Day one.
Yeah.
Which
Hello,
is nice.
Starfield.
Hello, Starfield, yes. Basically, if it's not been promised to PlayStation, which I think there's 2 games been promised to PlayStation, then Xbox can get it.
Yeah, and Nintendo as well. So basically,
Nintendo.
Xbox, Windows, and xCloud, wherever that is.
Yes, Android, Xbox Android, they call it, don't they? So?
Yeah. X-Android.
We'll quickly go through. So Bethesda brought out a bunch of games on Friday, on the 11th of March. 20 of them, to be exact. So we have Dishonored and Dishonored 2. Or Dishonored
awesome.
DE and Dishonored 2, yep. Doom, 1993 version, nice. Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 64, and Doom Eternal. But not Doom 2016 version, though, is it?
No, I found that to be a very interesting sort of thing that they've missed.
I've got that game.
A very big
it's
gap.
because I purchased it and they felt sorry for me for once.
But Doom was on Game Pass at some point,
It was.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was, definitely. Because I was really sad because I'd purchased it and I was like, oh, that's typical.
Yeah. So I wonder if there is a sort of like a contract that it's been on Game Pass and now it can't come back onto Game Pass for a bit.
No, because they own the company now.
Some sort of licensing.
No, because Fallout 4's there. Fallout 4's been and gone before. Fallout 76 has also been and gone. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe they're updating it to 4K or something and they're just going to wait until it's done. Then they'll bring out a cool version of it or something.
Yeah, it would be cool because it's a sort of very glowing admission.
Glaring is a word.
Glaring, yeah, very glaring admission. It's noticed by its absence.
Elder Scrolls, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim Special Edition, finally, is there.
I'm so tempted to download and play Morrowind again, but I know if I start it, that's it. I'm sorry.
Dude, as soon as I saw that game, I thought of you. I was like, Carl's going to be happy, or really sad because he'll want to play it, and I can't.
The nice thing is it doesn't have achievements because it's an original Xbox game.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
So that means that you can play guilt-free.
Yep.
So I'm
Evil Within?
tempted.
Not Evil Within 2, though, which I want to play because it looks really cool. Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Fallout New Vegas, which is very cool.
Oh, yes.
Prey, Rage 2, Wolfenstein, New Order, The New Blood, and Youngblood, which is all of them, isn't it? That's the set.
All the Wolfenstein.
It's a pretty good selection.
It's my word. In case you've missed out on any one of those games in the past since 1993, basically.
That's right. Yeah. Oh no, because when was? Oh yeah, I suppose Elder Scrolls. When did that come out? I guess that was like 2001, 2002, was it? The Morrowind.
Yeah, Morrowind was. When was I playing that? 2002, definitely. And they got that working on the Xbox because that was an Xbox exclusive, Morrowind.
Oh, how bizarre!
And now you can play it in 4K on your Series X, 4K 60, I think it is.
And talking of boosts, there's been a few games that are going to get that frame rate boost as well.
Yeah.
One of them is Fallout 4.
They got the frame rate boost got dropped today.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Actually, no, I got an article from like 2 or 3 days ago, but yes. Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Prey, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and Dishonored DE are all going to get the boosts.
That's awesome.
And I think it varies from 120 up to 60, depending on what game it is. Yeah, but 60 will be nice. And a lot of people can't do 120 anyway because the TV.
Because of their TVs. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's going to be great. Man.
So that's very cool.
It's time to buy a 12 terabyte external just for all the games.
I have a 4, which is kind of full. I've got like a 1.5 left or something out of my... I've got about 5.5 terabytes on my Xbox.
Man, that's amazing.
Yep. Yes. So we're excited about Bethesda. Any
very
ideas on
excited.
dates and stuff? Like the new stuff coming out? Like the new Starfield and stuff like that? Is there any dates on any of this?
People are saying Starfield at the end of this year, but because it's Bethesda, I'm doubting it. I think Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 are probably going to be coming next year, to be honest.
There's been no news about any of them, really, is there? Not proper kind of concrete pictures.
There's leaks.
Like leaks, yeah.
Yeah, there's leaks, but that's about it, really.
There's nothing. Unless E3 brings out a lot of stuff. That'll be interesting to see what happens with that now.
Yeah. It would be awesome if they just do the mic drop on E3 going, oh yeah, Starfield release date, boom.
Yep,
Elder Scrolls 6 release date, boom. Only on Xbox.
There is supposedly talk of some sort of something happening on the 18th. Some sort of Xbox Bethesda thing on the 18th, which is a couple of days away.
Okay. Yeah. That'll be interesting to see.
Because that Friday thing was called, as soon as it happened, someone said on Friday the 11th there's going to be a drop of games and stuff. I think someone announced it. And that kind of happened. So there's a rumour mill which is making lots of noise and being right mostly, which is quite unusual.
Very good.
Okay, so there's been moving on. There's an Xbox update rolled out on the March 16th for the Xbox wireless headset, which is nice. It puts in the accessories app, which allows you to do stuff to the Xbox, like adjust the on and off auto mic function, which turns off the mic when it's not being used. Auto mute, that's what it's called. Auto mute function.
Yes.
Do all the equalizing stuff. What else is in there? There's a couple of other things in there. There's about 4 options in there. Oh, there's a picture here. I could possibly look at the picture.
I can possibly look at the picture.
Oh, I can't. Wait a minute. I can't zoom in. Auto mode. Mute light. So you can change something to the light when you mute it. It changes the light on the mic.
Oh, okay.
And mic monitoring as well. You can adjust that slightly. So there's 4 things you can do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is quite cool. There's also Xbox achievements returning back to the Xbox app on your Android.
About time.
Finally, yeah. There's a new toggle for FPS boost and auto HDR as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's nice.
Yes, indeed.
And improvements on managing your Xbox subscriptions as well. And the TV listing, I would imagine that's supposed to say, not listening, in the One Guide is being sunsetted, so that's disappearing. So you can no longer watch TV guide stuff on your Xbox.
I suppose no one really used it anyway, so...
Well, we'll find out all those people. They'll be really loud on the internet when it goes away.
Yeah. But I doubt that they will be.
You don't think
I don't think any people used it, to be honest. So...
Yeah. I didn't.
Much like you, they just have a streaming box like a Roku or something.
Yeah, Roku. No one relies on. You don't want to. I used to have my Xbox on all the time, but it's slow to turn on. Really, the Xbox One was a bit slow to turn on each time.
Yeah.
Wife used to go, "It's so bad," and you start it up, and then it wants to update itself, and then it's like a PC basically. You're like, "Yeah, it's a PC."
Yep. So, and then it just gets a bit too much.
Yep. So you buy a Roku, and then you just have it on instantly.
Instant on. Nice. We like that. Now the Series X is probably faster than the Roku.
Oh, the Series X is ridiculous. Yeah, it's insane. But the problem is you have to leave the cupboard open when it's turned on.
Yes.
Because it melts.
It
melts so slowly. I'm just going to skip a couple. So I've got an interesting article about Bethesda. Xbox is primed to reclaim its identity as a console for RPGs with this Bethesda acquisition.
Yes.
It was interesting because that's what Bethesda does well, is lots of RPGs and the likes of Skyrim and stuff come back properly.
Yeah, and I mean, they've got Obsidian and they've got other things. There's another studio there that's also really good with RPGs.
Yeah, well, yeah, all the Fallout stuff coming out. Not Fallout, what do you call it? Fable, isn't it? That's Obsidian. That's going to come out. That's going to be massive.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting people talking about this because they're kind of going back to their roots almost. That's what they're saying. Like you said, they had Morrowind from the beginning, so...
It's great. It's going to be awesome to see Xbox be the home for shooters because, I mean, Doom and Halo and Gears, and then home for RPGs because they've got Fable, they've got Elder Scrolls, they've got like all the Western RPGs. And now with the Bethesda purchase, they also have a Japanese studio that Bethesda owns.
Yeah, so actually I was seeing rumours today. They reckon they're going to buy Sega or what was it? There's two. And both Japanese studios, basically. They talk about them buying. One of them was Sega, which I wouldn't be surprised about because they're making lots of noise about. Sega were making lots of "you're really cool, Microsoft, we love you" noises.
Yeah, they were. Hey, that was great.
Yeah, there's another Japanese studio. There's rumours about them buying as well. It'd be interesting.
That's awesome.
There's another update for Xbox as well. This is a weird story. Xbox update lets you see which games are available in your language. So you can choose.
Oh, this is for the store update.
For the store, that's right. Yeah. Which I thought was weird because I didn't realise you could choose different languages. But I guess that if you have multi-languages on stories, then on games, then like Forza Horizon has 27 languages available in it. It says here.
That's impressive.
Who knew? No idea.
Yeah, I didn't, and I think that's probably why they're doing it because not many people knew.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's a good thing to sort of show, hey, look, our games are also available in other languages.
Yep.
So you don't have to have it in English and subtitles.
Or download it and hope that it's English, or you can understand what's happening.
Yeah.
Overwatch is getting a boost to 120 FPS as well.
Nice.
Which is cool. They keep pushing Overwatch. This Overwatch 2 thing, I think, was a bit of a freak. They freaked out to say, "Oh yeah, we're doing something cool," but I don't think they're going to do Overwatch 2. There's something weird going on. I think they're going to.
Yeah, Overwatch 2 was kind of a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
That they had to kind of announce something to get people back on their sides.
Yes, after Diablo. Yeah.
At the end of the day, I think they're probably going to say, "Oh, all the Overwatch 2 features were just rolling into Overwatch."
I think that's what happened, especially after doing this. So they're going 4K 60 on the Xbox Series X. And normal 440 60 on the Series S, unbalanced, and then you can go for a frame rate option which boosts up to 120. So the Series X goes 1440p 120, and the Series
that's not too bad.
Yeah, the Series S does 1080p 120. Yeah. So that's cool. It's very cool. Yeah. Which is interesting way to do it. I don't think anyone else does that, do they? Most of them just go full noise. They don't actually drop down the frame rate or the resolution that much.
Yeah, I think it's just because they didn't want to skimp on the visual fidelity because normally they turn off like shadows and things like that when they try to push the 120 hertz.
Yes.
The 120 FPS. So yeah, we'll see what they say, what comes out of it. But yeah, typically the resolution's the first to be dropped.
Yep, so that's pretty cool. The Outer Worlds is getting a DLC, the final DLC, I think, from the sound of it. The second final story expansion for the Outer Worlds, called The Murder on Eridanos? Who knows? Eridanos. Adrenus. March 17th when that drops. I'm waiting to get these. I want to get these when they come in a pack because I finished the first game. It's awesome. And it's such a cool story. It would be nice to go back and play it, but I don't want to go buy them separately. So
so waiting for just a pack.
Yeah, just get the gold edition or whatever it is.
Yeah. Game of the Year edition or something.
Game of the Year, that's right, yeah. Such a cool game. It's definitely worth playing. It's on Game Pass. Play it. It's awesome. Such a good story.
And it got an update today as well that pushes it to 60 FPS.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so cool.
So it's now 60 FPS. It's Series X and Series S optimized now, which is quite cool.
I want to play it through again as stupid person and then crash the spaceship into the sun. I want that achievement. Something for you, Carl. This is an exciting story.
Yep.
Tell me why's first chapter is currently free on PC and Xbox One.
Oh, wow. I'm so excited.
I've got an article. Okay, so we're talking about the Division 2. You're in love with the Division 2 currently? I've moved on from that. I'm sorry. I just had to drop that in because it made me chuckle. Everyone was very excited. The Division 2, 2 years later, this is on Kotaku.
Cool.
And it gives you a breakdown of what actually happened when it came out in 2019.
Oh, yes.
And how initially they actually marketed and said there wasn't going to be any sort of political stuff. And it's just basically full of political images and messages, and that was how they tried to sell it initially. Released. There's a whole bunch of bugs. It's really good. This is quite a cool intro. It'll be interesting for you, actually, 'cause you can see how the game's been kind of built up as they've gone along, like how they brought the first raid in. And the raid was, you remember the raid was so hard that no one could complete it on console? It took them days to complete.
Yeah, like the first one tried to go for something like 20 hours or something. Eh?
Yeah, it was insane. No one could do it. No one could get past the first boss. But they were going, Ubisoft were saying, but if you can't get past the first boss, there's no point you going on the raid. You need to be able to work out how to get past the first boss to be good enough to go past the raid. But the boss is impossible to kill. So, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Then they added some cool missions. You remember have you played the missions there where you go to the zoo and you go to Kenwood College or something it's called? You been those?
No, not yet. I haven't gone there.
Yeah, okay. If you look at the map, they're above on the top of the map, they're kind of in their own little world, little cloud.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, so they came out as little DLCs.
Hey, cool.
There was unexplored found secrets in the area. There was one of them pointing towards a Vikings themed Assassin's Creed game.
Oh, okay.
And that was back in 2020 before it actually came out.
Well, okay.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of secrets. There was another boss. There was a secret boss that no one found until Ubisoft made a hint about it, and then everyone found the boss. But there's a secret boss that no one had ever discovered. Yeah. I can't find when it is actually, but yeah, it was way on. It was like about a year later. They went, actually, there's a boss here, but no one had seen it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Updated all the gear in October. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of information there. It's quite interesting. A good read.
A good read. I definitely like the way Ubisoft sort of tease their other games in their games.
Yeah, and there's links back. Yeah.
I've noticed while wandering around not New York, or just Washington, D.C., there's been a bunch of Watch Dogs imagery. As you're walking past, you see you see a Watch Dog symbol every now and again.
That's interesting. I didn't realise that. Ah. Yeah,
right.
and then it finally finishes and says how they're going to do some more work this year. They're going to more stuff out, which you were talking about.
Yeah. That's great, because, it's the whole new game mode and everything. So, got to finish off Division 2, got to finish off all the expansions and all the DLC before that stuff drops.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, cool. Okay, next story. Oh, this is one for Gary. This is the differences, the 10 difference between Football Manager on PC and Xbox.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if you want me to go through all this. GameRant.com has got this. It just kind of breaks down what all the differences are. Like the user interface is obviously different, less nations selectable. So for Football Manager is known for having lots and lots of stuff available, like a ridiculous amount of places to play. Like you can different managers and different places you can do, different leagues you can manage.
I was talking to Corey, the one guy I used to work with, about this game, and he was telling me that the engine they built, this Football Manager engine, it was able to pull stats so well that they then turned the engine into a scouting platform that clubs pay for.
Real life one.
And so there's so much data that this game has on the back end that out of it has come a whole new business where there's a scouting platform. So you can put in a player as a scout, like a football scout, put in a player and it pulls all his information up and gives you like a suggested how long he's got left in his life, how many goals he's expected to score, like what kind of people he plays well with.
Yeah.
And the football clubs are paying $20,000 a month for a subscription to the back end of basically Football Manager.
When I used to play this game back in the day, so back early 90s, it used to take about an hour or two between each season because it used to crunch all the numbers. So when the season finished, it would like work out who's retired, who's I don't know, if players improved, if they got worse, who's got older. It does all this information. It spent ages. I used to go and get them a dinner and then come back again after dinner and then to be able to play it again because it takes so long between seasons because there's that much data. And that was back 93. So that was Championship Manager 93, 94. That's how long ago that was. It's like 30 years ago nearly.
Yeah.
So imagine what they're doing now, like how far they've come with it.
Yeah. I was talking to Corey, and he goes, "Yeah, the Football Manager game is kind of like a side project for them now. Their main business is the subscription to
Data.
the Football Manager backend for all these clubs.
Data is king, isn't it?
It's
That's what they say.
big data. That's all it is. And literally, it's stuff like it's just scraping fan data. It's scraping all this stuff. It's super in depth. Like it literally, he was telling me how it goes so in depth. You can put in a player, and it'll tell you what position to put them in at what time of the game if the game looks like XYZ. So if you're trailing 2-1 and the other team is a very aggressive attacking team, put this player in around this minute mark at this position to make a difference.
Because that's how it works in Football Manager, though. You sit playing there, you're like, oh, I'm losing, or I'm winning, like, oh, I'll make a quick change to the formation. Of course, it has to work out who you brought into the team, who they're playing against, what the pitch conditions are like, and, you know, how fatigued they are and stuff like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, $20,000 a month to get to the back end of Football Manager, really.
Because I see them sponsor some teams now. I see Football Manager like labels and stuff around and proper teams. So that's weird. They must sponsor them, but they can't be sponsoring. They must be doing all the data. Maybe that's what they get as well.
It's amazing, eh?
It is, yeah.
From
it's
a
incredible.
game to being a data company that publishes a game every now and again.
Yeah, once a year, mate. Every year it comes out.
That's hilarious.
So they do individual meetings. You can have in the full one on the PC one. You can actually meet each of your players individually and talk to them. If you think they're not very happy, or they're really happy, and you can tell them they're doing well. If they're not very happy, or if they're a bit crappy, you want to tell them they're crap. You can basically have conversations with them. Not in the Xbox version, but you can in the PC version. You have team talks and team meetings. You don't have that. They've kind of taken it out.
Interesting. Okay. It's a bit weird, but cool.
Yes. It's a pain in the ass, though, because every time you talk... So say you're doing really well, it's half-time, you're doing really well, and you say something to the players, and you might get, like, 2 of them are really unhappy about what you said, and the rest of the team are really happy. And then you wreck the game for the second half because they're really annoyed with you because you might have said something which they didn't like, and you're like, oh, God. Or you don't say anything at all, and then they get annoyed because they're a bit like, well, you could have said something. Like, it's just a complete nightmare.
It's amazing.
The press conferences are the same, so they kind of talk to you and say, hey, how do you think of this player? What do you think of the opposition? And depending on what you say, if you say, oh, I really don't like this player, he's rubbish, the other team, your team might turn around and go, well, you're being really negative, we don't like that, and then have a really dodgy game or want to leave or...
Oh, that's amazing.
But they've taken out the press conference. You don't have to go to the press conference in the Xbox. Body language. So when you're playing a game, you have options like pound a fist, smile warmly, put arm on shoulder, throw water bottle during heated team talks. None of that in Xbox. I know, it's insane.
That's incredible.
The training, really in-depth training, so you can go down to like each player has his own individual training regime, different trainers, different coaches, and all this sort of cool stuff.
Oh, man.
Not in Xbox, though. Not as much in Xbox. It's way simpler in Xbox.
Yeah, I suppose. If you want to play a game, you kind of want to just sit down and blob.
This game is
to be fair,
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, it should just be okay. I think they should just do a one-to-one with Xbox. It's got the processing power now to handle it, I think.
I think the issue is I've played this game on the Xbox and the controls are really hard. With a controller, that's what's really difficult about it. I was struggling to I couldn't work out how to substitute a player. So I'm real trying to substitute somebody. So it's good that they simplified it a bit. There's a thing called tapping up, which is where you go and talk to... So what you should do, when you want to buy a player, you talk to the club. You say, hey, we want to buy your player. And they say no or yes or whatever. But what you can do is you can bypass a club and go and talk to the agent directly, which is called tapping up, which is illegal. You're not allowed to do it.
Okay.
But you can do that on the PC version. You can actually do it. You get fined if you get caught. There's all sorts of issues.
Okay.
They've taken out of Xbox version, but on the PC you can still go in. Say hi, your player. Does he want to come play for us?
That's amazing.
There's an in-game editor in the PC, which means you can update your team. So say someone gets substituted, you can go and make them substituted in the game and then resave it and then play with that player. Or you can cheat and make all your players amazing and then just play from there. But you can't on the Xbox One. And one interesting thing they've actually added, which I noticed, was instant results. So normally you sit and watch the game and it does like a 3D representation of the game. You don't do nothing. You literally watch them and just they play, and you can kind of take them off and substitute them. You can do instant result, which means that you can just go, "What's the result?" and don't have to play the game, and it will do calculations on it and kind of work out. And you can say, "If we're losing at this minute, do this. If we're winning at this minute, do this," and you can kind of change stuff around.
Yeah.
So it makes it way faster.
Okay, sounds interesting. Yeah.
PC full season of PC 2 takes between 10 and 30 hours.
Wow.
So obviously it reduces the right time down. I don't know how much it reduces down by much, but yeah. You don't have to sit there for like, I think 5-10 minutes a game probably.
Oh, that's incredible. That's quite cool.
Yeah, it was quite cool. Because it popped up and I was like, oh, awesome. So I loaded it up and had to play, as Everton, of course.
Of course. You have to play as Everton.
Yes.
It's just what you do.
Do you remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game from back in the day, 91?
Yep.
Man. It's coming back.
Hours and hours of not getting very far in this game
just
at all.
Smashing A or B, or whatever button was being pressed in the...
yes, so Super A or Super B or...
That was it. You just keep smashing. Yeah, I just remember you smashing the buttons. Side scroller. It's coming out. It's called Shredder's Revenge. Yep. It sounds like it's a continuation of the first one, whatever that's called. I can't see what it's called. Turtles in Time. There you go. Turtles in Time. That's what it's called.
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time. Did you know in the UK it was called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles because they thought ninja was too violent?
Same in South Africa.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just a weak bloody English people, but
No. It was the Hero Turtles, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as far as I remember, it's done by the same people that did Streets of Rage 4.
That's right, yeah. And Wonder Boy.
What the heck is Wonder Boy?
Don't know. Panzer Paladin, Flint Hook, Mercenary Kings. It gives you a whole bunch of examples.
Oh, everybody loves Streets of Rage 4, so this should be good, right?
I played Streets of Rage 4 for a bit. It was fun. It was fun. It was very, very kind of 90s side-scroller. Where you can hit the dustbins and monies underneath them and stuff like that, or health. Remember that?
Ah, yes. That type is old school.
Yeah. It's on the GameSpot website, this one, if you want to go and see some pretty pictures from the 90s.
From the 90s. Yeah. From the 90s today.
To today, yeah. The Xbox Edge browser, I think we talked about this last week, can stream GeForce Now games on it as well. So on the Xbox, the Edge browser can do PC gaming on it. Not just the Chrome, what is it called? The failed Chrome thing.
Stadia.
Not Stadia. They can also do a GeForce Now. And a lot of games you buy from the... who is it? Is it NVIDIA or somebody? Who does GeForce? Who's the game?
Yeah,
is the game behind it? Who's the game company behind it? There's certain games you buy, it actually works on GeForce Now, so you might actually own the game already without knowing it.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yes, I had no idea. But yeah. It's sports streaming from Stream and Epic Game platform as well, there's GeForce Now. So it means that any Xbox owners can effectively play any PC game right now on Xbox.
Wow, that's quite good.
Users don't even have to pay for GeForce Now. Most games purchased on support platforms can be streamed through the service to no extra fee. If you pay, you get improved performance. So that means you can play Steam on your Xbox, Steam games on your Xbox.
It really is the one all box, isn't it?
Yeah. It doesn't support mouse yet, though. That's one thing. But they reckon there says in an article that they reckon a lot of PC games actually play on console controllers now.
Yeah. They've all got controller support, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Bizarre. It's so bizarre. It's like the opposite world, isn't it? Like it doesn't make any sense.
It is. We are in bizarre world.
So next month we're doing the Achievement Challenge. And there's a sale currently on in the Xbox world. And this is the 12 quickest game completions in the latest Xbox sale from True Achievements.
Ah, yes. This will be a good list.
Yes. I don't know if I should tell you this list, but there is a list.
It's from last week, though. I don't think these ones still
have you missed
exist.
Out? Oh, what a shame.
Oh, what a shame. Maybe I have. Because, this is last week's list, so maybe...
So the hint here is to pay attention for this list might come out. I think I did share it at the time on Twitter's. You could have got Mechanica. Have you played that? Mechanica?
I haven't played Mechanica.
I have played that game. I've got 1,000 points in that game already. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, okay.
There's a few games here. So there's like also called Apocalypse, this Tree of Knowledge, Good and Evil, 2 to 3 hours, a couple $.
Oh yeah. Did you get it when it was on sale?
Maybe. Virginia.
Maybe. I like how maybe.
Virginia, a couple $, 3 or 4 hours.
Oh yes.
The Batman Telltale series, again, 5 to 10 hours.
Oh yeah.
I thought, that's interesting. So that's probably a good one to play.
Yeah, the Batman one you have to play because it's really good.
Yeah, I think I've completed the first one. The Enemy Within, that's one I completed. That's $12.50, 5 to 10 hours.
Ah, yes.
There's Inferno 2 Plus for $2, or so less than an hour, 0 to 1 hours. Ailment for $5.50 for less than an hour. Aery, A-E-R-Y, Broken Memories, 1 to 2 hours for about $10.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me why.
Why, Lee?
Why? So there's a few games there. It's worth keeping an eye out for these games that pop up when they have sales.
Yeah, but last week's one, which is a pity.
Oh, what a shame.
Next time.
Outriders is coming to Xbox Game Pass on launch.
On day one.
April 1st.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks, 2 weeks today-ish.
That's awesome.
So you don't reckon you're going to play this game, though? I spoke to you earlier about this. You were like, nah, probably not. You were burnt by the demo.
Yeah. The demo really did, burn me, turn me off, so no thanks. I will wait and see. I'll probably wait for a patch where they give like an update, and we'll go from there.
I might do. If it's easy achievements, I might jump into it just to get achievements in it, just to annoy you, because I know that you won't play it.
Yeah. I'll see how it is.
Like, haha. Because it could be that sort of game where it just says complete the first 5 levels and get 100 points. You're like, oh yeah, and just do that and use a shotgun and kill 10 people, get 100 points. It could be that sort of game. Yeah,
it could be. Or it could be the whole, like, it saves all the achievements. You get the 5-point achievement for starting it, and then all the rest of the achievements are for doing the raids at the end.
Yeah, it's like a 360 game, yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, it's a review from The Verge about the Xbox wireless headset, and it's a mic drop moment. I put this in because it's actually really cool for The Verge, who I thought were very PlayStation heavy, but they've kind of come back and said this is probably one of the best low budget or budget friendly headsets out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at their review earlier going, oh yeah, that's quite interesting, but I noticed that it's a new reviewer, so...
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think that's probably why he's allowed to review Xbox stuff, because he's a new reviewer. He hasn't yet been indoctrinated.
Oh, he's still on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a quite good review, though. I do like it. I know I shared it this morning.
It looks, I must say, when you see the photos of it on people's heads and stuff, it actually looks really cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, yeah.
Well. That's the news.
Man. Right. Are you ready for this week? The new games, because there is a lot.
Oh, God. Are they exciting?
So, no. So I'm going to be calling this release fodder.
Oh, no, really? Why? What's coming out? There's nothing coming out there.
I don't know what's coming out or what they thought is going on, but it's like this week they decided they're going to release all the bad games.
Did they think Cyberpunk's going to bring out DLC or something? They're like, 3 months.
I don't know.
Cyberpunk coming out. Or...
I don't know. Maybe they got a bit worried about the Bethesda, thinking the Bethesda announcement is going to come with a new game. Maybe the developers. Maybe it's cheaper to publish during this week than any other week.
Yeah.
Maybe they had like a special sale. So, These are the new games coming out from March 16th to the 19th. There's a lot of them. And really, it is release fodder is the only way I can describe it. The only game of note that makes you want to play this game is the second one on our list. So you're kicking off with Mandoon.
Moon?
Mandoon.
Yeah.
Mandoon. Mundaun. Mandoon. Its artwork looks pretty cool.
No, it doesn't. It looks like it was... No.
It's all very sepia sort of look, old school. So it's a horror tale set in a dark, secluded valley where you explore various areas for secrets to discover. You fill your inventory and solve a variety of handcrafted puzzles. So it's like a walking sim / puzzle game with a cool little aesthetic. Hopefully it's like an hour long, and hopefully it comes on special soon because we do have our April Achievement Challenge coming up.
So basically it has to be free.
Yeah. Next up, this is the only game which sort of looks really fun. This is RBI Baseball 21.
I do like baseball games. I've played many baseball games.
So this is a cool baseball game. RBI is a fast-paced, easy-to-learn baseball franchise. Perfect for anyone who wants to pick up and play. So it's not your simulation game. It's kind of like an arcade version of baseball, which is, pretty fun.
What I want, yeah.
It includes create-a-player, play-by-play commentary, immersive time of day, and visual improvements. It is optimized for Xbox Series, and it has smart delivery, which is quite cool. Next up, these games are all coming out March 16th, by the way. So next up, we have Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse.
Wow.
This game looks like a demo. You know, like when a student makes a game and they have to submit it to the lecturer. This looks like someone did that. Yeah,
cool.
Moving on.
Yep.
Next up, we have Adios, which is Xbox One X Enhanced, coming on March 17th. This is interesting. A pig farmer decides he no longer wants to dispose of bodies for the mob. What follows is a discussion between you and the hitman who will have to kill you if he can't convince you to stay. Sounds interesting, doesn't it?
It does.
Please yawning.
Oh, dear.
So, moving on, we've got Beach Buggy Racing 2 Island Adventure. Also looks like a mobile game.
Yeah.
Mayhem-filled kart racer with split screen and game rule customization.
Yes.
Moving on, we have Dungeon Defenders Reawakened on March 17th.
No, Awakened. Not Reawakened, just Awakened.
Just Awakened. Dungeon Defenders, I think Simone and I played the first one because there's Dungeon Defenders 2, and I think this is number 3.
Yeah, I've played or know of these games, yeah.
Yeah, we started Dungeon Defenders 1 because it had split screen, but the achievements were buggy on it. And it wasn't very fun.
You kind of you're underground and you have to go and put up load of defenses and stuff, and then things attack you.
Yeah. And then you die and you get money to buy new defenses next round.
Oh, yeah.
And it's literally just a grind fest.
Yeah. That's all tower defenses, though.
Yeah, but some tower defenses like hard the grind fest and it becomes really fun. This one is just
Monsters vs Zombies. Actually, the original ones of those were reasonable, weren't they?
No, Plant vs Zombies was quite good.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, not monsters.
Not monsters. That wouldn't work. No.
Nope. Next up, we have In Rays of the Light. You sift through the abandoned remains of a former life and the flourishing nature in the absence of man. It's an atmospheric author's parable about our place in the world, life, and death. Another looking like walking sim.
Walking sim, yeah.
And where you solve puzzles.
And read stuff.
Yeah. Could be quite relaxing, quite calm, but the guy's holding a pipe, so it kind of is probably... Yeah. There's probably quite a few jump scares.
Zombies, yeah.
Yeah, probably is zombies. Next up, March the 18th starts us off with Chestnut Viking Lands. It's chess in 3D.
So weird, though. It doesn't look like chess to me. It looks like something else.
It's like low polygon chess where the board looks like it disappears.
That's very weird.
Yeah. Next up, we have Explosionade DX.
Yep.
Explosionade. Like explosion and grenade?
I was thinking lemonade, but yep.
Ah, yeah. Or like, who knows?
No idea.
You pilot. Oh, yeah, like Lucasades and explosions, but DX version.
DX
so
version,
it's very
which is
serious.
better, I guess.
Must be.
Comes with a microprocessor, doesn't it? The DX 486DX had the microprocessor.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
So yeah, you pilot an experimental mech and shoot giant grenades. I'm sure we've reviewed this before, or we've spoken about this one before, or maybe this was not the DX version.
I would have remembered stomp their guts, destroy their base, and save the day, though. I don't remember anyone ever saying stomp their guts.
I don't know. The name and the premise sounds super familiar. The experimental mech and the giant grenades. Maybe it's its own genre.
Yes, it sounds like it is. Yes. Okay.
Right. Next up, Space Otter Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a zero-G puzzle platformer in which you have an otter dressed in a foam shark suit.
I know. Yes.
And you play a bunch of different sea mammals. Yeah, it is. Moving on.
Oh, God. Yep.
So, Angry Video Game Nerd 1 and 2 Deluxe on March 19th.
Wow, twofer.
Yeah, and it's deluxe version as well. So, you get extra things, I think.
More deluxe, yes.
More deluxe. The Angry Video Game Nerd has been sucked into Gameland.
Okay.
A retro side-scroller.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, very much so.
Apparently this is the definitive edition collection.
Yes. Keep going.
Keep going. Next up is Can't Drive This. Literally the name is Can't Drive This.
So
like Can't Touch This?
Can't touch this, that's right, yes. Sponsored by the man in big trousers.
It's a competitive co-op multiplayer party racing game. Drive your monster truck as your friend builds the road in front of you. And you can't go too slow.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't go too slow or you explode.
Yeah, okay. I couldn't work out what's going on. It was very confusing.
Yeah. So yeah, split screen, and you have to drive the track while your friend is building the thing. It could be quite a fun party game.
Yep.
Your friend builds the track, you have to drive it, don't slow down or you explode.
Yep. It's very weird looking.
It is very strange.
You could really mess with someone, just make a big circle though, just to kind of...
Yeah, but then they just need to carry on driving fast to not explode.
Yes. Strange.
Yeah. Next up, we have Cryptop by Paugi.
Yes. I like how it says optimize the Series X, brilliant.
Yeah, this is literally a text-based hangman.
It's one of those annoying games that all you do is you get like number 5 is A and number 15 is C, and you have to kind of go and fill in all the gaps. It's a bit like that.
Yeah, so you have to work out a code basically. H is O, B is L, J is D type thing.
Yep.
Which is, and then you fill out cryptogram puzzles basically. There's 180 funny and inspirational messages.
Excellent. I couldn't have turned out the way I has if I didn't have all those old-fashioned values to rebel at instant.
To rebel against.
Oh.
I wouldn't have turned out the way I was. I have.
No, I have. I am. Has. But there's H already there. No, it can't be ha, because there's an H is already there.
No, so it's a W, because Q is W in this letter. So I wouldn't have turned out the way I was if I didn't have all those old-fashioned values to rebel against.
Brilliant.
We sorted it. We fixed it.
We did it.
The guy can move on to the next level.
Yes, that's right, yes.
It's text-based. It's very strange looking. Have a look. It's Crypto by Paugi. Some people will love this.
Phone game, isn't it?
It is a phone game. Next up, Xbox One X Enhanced is Gangster Paradise.
So I recognise this game.
Have you played it on your phone?
I probably have, yeah. I thought they talked about this ages ago. Mafia boss called Al Calzone. Brilliant. Or Calzone. Calzone.
Yeah.
Al Calzone. Al Calzone.
Al Calzone. Al Calzone.
Right.
Yeah, so what is it? It's like a very cartoony side-scroller shoot 'em up or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Sort of like it's like Streets of Rage. Very cool cartoony though, very bright and colourful.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Signs of the Sojourner.
There's that word again, sojourner.
Sojourner. It is a card game about connecting with people. Your deck is your character. I'm sure we've spoken about this. I wonder if this is a re-released.
I think I must have turned off.
Next up, we have Space Robinson. This is our Commander Keen, top-down, isometric, shoot 'em up, everything.
Roguelike.
Drink, action, roguelike adventure.
Okay, cool.
Yep. And last on our list,
looking
like it is straight out of one of those LucasArts click and point adventures.
So much like that. Yeah.
We have Sumatra Fate of Yandy, and it's optimized. I don't know why, because there's about 4 pixels between them.
Mm-hmm. His
you
face
are lost and alone.
Is a white dot. Little guy there.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you are lost and alone in the jungle after a terrible landslide. Yandy must find his way home to his beloved partner, Adiratna?
Sure.
Adiratna.
No, I think you should stick with, that's good. Oh, Adai, maybe. Adai?
Adiratna. Maybe the T is silent. Adiratna.
Yes.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a click and point adventure, very pixel arty. Looks like it's from the 1990s. And that is what we call release fodder, basically. There's only one game there that kind of interests me.
Yeah, but you never play it, though.
No, unless it comes to Game Pass. Or it goes on special and it's an hour long. And that's it. Man, what an episode.
Yes, it's been eventful, isn't it?
It's
been up and down.
Up and down, technical difficulties and all sorts of fun things. So, before we go, I have a little bit of trivia for you.
Oh, no. Okay.
On my website, I used to have New Zealand English, and it would start off emails when it would email me saying, Kia ora, Carl. And when I logged into my WordPress, it would say, Kia ora, Carl. I changed it to Australian English because now I'm in Australia. And now it's starting to say, G'day.
G'day.
G'day, Carl. G'day, Carl. G'day, mate. Very strange. I don't know why WordPress can't just say hello. Like
hi.
Person.
Yeah.
Hi, Carl. Good morning, Carl. You look like you need more tea, Carl.
G'day, Carl. Yes.
G'day, mate, it says when I log into my website. That's my trivia. So remember, guys,
bizarre.
Rate if you like, sub if you love, share the podcast.
Thank you, Mr. Was it Real FRC for following? Got a new follower.
Oh, new follower.
And he asked a question, but I'm really confused with the question. We must have been saying something at the time.
The VR, the builder in VR. Maybe it's for that building game that where you build the tracks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you do the building in VR, it could be fun, maybe.
Yeah, okay. Continue. I apologise for derailing. I was just thought mention it.
That's so good. Well, so basically, share the podcast with anyone and everyone. Thank you for listening. Subs if you love, and share and subscribe, and check out our social media. Join us in our Discord for our April Achievement Challenge, which we will be kicking off on the 1st of April. All the rules and exciting stuff will be in our Discord, will be on our Patreon, and listen to our Game Face episode 508, because that one has all the information about Game Face, not Game Face, the April Achievement Challenge.
Well, it does actually have all the information about Game Face, you are correct.
It does. So much Game Face in that one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that has been us. If they want to follow us, our links are all in the episode description as well. But now, if you've been listening, I'm sure you know where you could find us. We don't need to go through this every week, do we? Unless you want to. Do you want to, Lee? Do you want to go through it?
Mine's easy. I'm Lee Howard. That's it. That is all. I'm Lee Howd on Twitter and Xbox.
Producer Paul, who's going to have a hard time with this episode.
Yeah, he's going to have some fun.
Because it's going to come to him in parts.
He's going to earn some money this week.
He is Hippo HQ on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Well, no, he doesn't stream on Twitch and on Xbox. Simone is JimBeanNZ on Xbox and Twitter. And I'm Zarkrus, Xarcrius on Xbox. Thank you guys for listening. We hope this has been informative, funny. I hope you got something out of it. Let us know. Join our Discord. Give us a stick.
Exactly.
Thanks, guys. We will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.